Hi everyone, this is Mark. Welcome to this video. So I have a question for you. How visible are you in your business? If you're a small business owner or perhaps a service provider, perhaps a real estate agent, insurance agent, financial advisor, an engineering company, software developer, digital marketer, or anything in between, or brick and mortar business, you know that you need to be visible. You know that you need to put your business, your name, your story, your case studies, your clients, your success stories, some failures onto the attention plate, onto the attention sphere of your tribe, of your audience, of your clients. And this is the big problem for so many businesses. I have experienced this in my life, and I know that so many businesses have experienced this in their life as well. When you know that you need to be in front of the clients, but there's always hesitation. There's always some kind of project, and there's a procrastination or perhaps attention that is distributed on everything, but not to be in front of your clients, your prospects, and audiences. I have felt your pain. I have experienced this so fully in my own life and also vicariously through the lives of my clients. And this reminds me of this movie that I watched, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 years ago. It's called Little Miss Sunshine. It's about a dysfunctional family trip to take young member of the family for a beauty pageant, right? This young girl, she really wants to be a beauty queen. So a grandpa, a brother, mom, dad, uncle, maybe a couple other people, I'm not sure. They got into this van and they travel from their home to this place where the beauty pageant is going to take place. And the father of the family, he's the driver as well, as they're driving down the road, he's played in the movie by Greg Kinnear. And he has aspirations and ambitions to become a published author. And he's giving the speech in the movie to almost an empty room. And then he was calling his agent, said, "Agent, I forgot who played the agent in the movie. Is my book coming out? Is my book proposal accepted? What's the next steps? What are the news? What is happening?" And he keeps calling and calling and calling until he gives up and goes to the hotel where his agent is and shaking his agent and says, "What is happening with my book?" And the agent looks at the father of the family and says, "Your book deal is not happening. Nobody knows who you are." And the father, you can see disappointment, the deep despair in his eyes. He's trying to teach other people how to be successful. And here he is having this big rejection, this big obstacle right thrown in his face. And what does he do? He continues on the trip to take his young daughter to the beauty pageant. He follows through on the principles that he talks about in the book, in the Pyramid of Success. The reason I tell you about this, so many dreams, so much resources, so much attention is wasted because we are not getting in front of the right people. We're not building an audience who will support us. I have had a chance to be recently in a podcast, and apparently it's a very popular and well-established podcast, but I have overbooked myself, overscheduled, and I was unable to show up for the podcast because I was too mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted. So the podcast host said, "Well, if you're not going to show up, we're not going to do the interview." So I felt the loss of potential opportunity to get in front of the right audience. So my question to you is, how visible are you in your business? Are you spreading yourself too thin on this task, this little event, this shiny object? So instead of having this big domino, this big project that's going to really move the needle in your business, you spread your attention across 10 different things, maybe even 20, maybe even overachiever, 30 different things, instead of just one big thing that if you knock over this domino, you achieve this big deal, this significance, it will be night and day in your business. As you probably know, if you watch this video, you know I'm a TEDx speaker, also a Toastmasters champion. There are so huge, monumental achievements in my own life. And when people hire me to be a speaker, a coach, they look at those achievements as a TEDx speaker, as a district champion for Toastmasters International. According to Toastmasters International, it's in the top 100 speakers in the world, in the largest speech contest in the world. Those are big accomplishments, huge dominoes that I can use for the rest of my life. So what is the one big domino you have to push over in your business? Not 10, not 8, not 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One big domino that will create visibility, that will create the momentum forward, that will move the needle that you so desperately want. So I will ask you again, how visible are you? Do people know who you are, or are you the best kept secret? And if you are a best kept secret, how do you feel about it? Well, I hope I gave you some things to think about and contemplate in your own business, and I hope you take action. Thank you so much for your patience, your attention. I love your presence. I love that you are following me, supporting me. I am eternally grateful. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next time.